What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the 6th episode of What If Goku and TURLES Were Twins. If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, then there is a link to that in the description of the video. You can talk to me and my community, grind for rolls, hang out, and if you put your art in the art text channel and 10 people react with a star, it will get featured at the end of a video. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, then you can become a channel member. There's a link in the description of the video to become one. There are multiple tiers, and each of them give you more and more perks. If you want to see other parts of this series, then get this video to 500 likes, and with all of that out of the way, let's get into the 6th episode of What If Goku and TURLES Were Twins. This video starts at the beginning of the Buu saga. I already explained the Great Saiyan Man stuff, along with the fact Goku and TURLES are coming to Earth for a day in the last video, so we are just going to begin this what if at the World Martial Arts Tournament. Goku still meets Goten, but when Krillin shows up, he is not arriving alongside Android 18 or his daughter. This is because, in this timeline, they never get together. Krillin wasn't there protecting Android 18 from Cell, so she has less feelings for Krillin. Right now, she's more interested in TURLES, who is back for a day. TURLES is talking to Gohan, but he then feels someone tapping on his back. He turns around and he sees Android 18. TURLES says hi, and Android 18 says TURLES tried his best to save her all those years ago. She will have to make it up to him sometime. TURLES blushes, and before he can respond, the tournament commences. TURLES just replacing some random human fighter, and none of the other fights really matter, up until Gohan's fight with Kibito, which plays out differently, since Supreme Kai isn't able to restrain Gohan, meaning Spopovich and Yamu can only take a small amount of energy, before Gohan bursts his aura and sends the Majin servant flying. Spopovich and Yamu then flying back to Bobbly's ship, and they are followed by the same group as usual, with the addition of TURLES. Everything remaining practically the same, until Gohan faces Dabura. This time Gohan would be much stronger than Dabura, but this is where Gohan's arrogance takes hold. Instead of finishing Dabura quickly, he just toys with the King of the Demon Realm, leading to Dabura escaping, and like normal, Bobbly takes over Vegeta's mind, and Majin Vegeta is born. But this time, instead of taking on Goku, TURLES steps in the way, saying he will handle Vegeta himself. Vegeta wanted to face TURLES after Goku anyway, so he is fine with this. So the two of them get transported to a wasteland, and their battle commences. At the same time, Gohan is facing off against Dabura once again, his arrogance still getting the better of him. Majin Buu eventually gets revived, and Gohan finally finishes off Dabura, and both Goku and Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 fight against the pink creature in front of them. And while they do this, TURLES continues to avoid all of Vegeta's attacks, while telling Vegeta to snap out of it. He is stronger than this. He has a stronger will than this. He can't believe Vegeta would let that little yellow wizard control him. Vegeta said it was the only way to close the gap between them, but TURLES finally decides enough is enough. Vegeta hasn't even closed the gap between their Super Saiyan 2 forms, but he knows there's only one way Vegeta will stop. Vegeta looks in shock as TURLES transforms into Super Saiyan 3, and Vegeta slams his fist into the ground. He is so far behind. Vegeta would then try to punch TURLES in the face, TURLES catching the punch and then looking at Vegeta dead in the eyes. Vegeta finally gives up, and TURLES says they need to go help the others. Vegeta agreeing as the two fly over to Goku and Gohan, and they see Goku and Gohan are very injured. TURLES looks confused. Why hasn't Goku transformed into Super Saiyan 3? But it doesn't matter. TURLES and Vegeta step in, telling Goku and Gohan to hang back for now and take a breather. With TURLES' Super Saiyan 3 power, they are easily overpowering Buu. However, they can't seem to kill him because of his regeneration. TURLES is about to charge a beam attack to kill the Majin. However, this is when Fortune Teller Barber arrives, telling TURLES he's ran out of time. Supreme Kai sees this, and he quickly flies over to TURLES, telling Fortune Teller Barber that he will return TURLES to the non-living realm, as he then Kai's away. Barber being confused, however she can sense TURLES no longer in this realm, so she doesn't mind. The Kai just did her job for her. Goku, Gohan and Vegeta all fight Buu together. They also overpower Buu. Even when it was only Goku and Gohan they overpowered Buu, but just like TURLES, they couldn't find a way to kill Buu. and they still can't. Bobbly's getting worried. His servant is being overpowered. But this is when Bobbly senses an immense anger in Boo, slowly coming to the surface. Bobbly then using his magic to speed up this process, and shortly after, steam begins to come out of Boo's head as he then splits into good and evil Boo. The three Saiyans watching as the two Boos fight, and eventually Super Boo is formed. Super Boo kills Bobbly, and Goku tells Vegeta and Gohan to run. He can deal with this threat alone. Gohan asks how, but Vegeta knows, telling Gohan to listen to his stupid father and let's go. Gohan reluctantly agreeing as him and Vegeta fly off. Goku then finally transforming into Super Saiyan 3 and fighting Super Boo. Goku being stronger than Super Boo, and he wants to end the fight quickly, but just like Turles, he runs out of time in the living world, and Barber takes him back to Otherworld. Supreme Kai then bringing him to the world of the Kais, where Goku sees Turles training with a Z-Sword. Turles then sees Goku, slamming the sword into the ground and asking why Goku didn't transform into a Super Saiyan 3 sooner. Goku saying he wanted the next generation to handle it, but Turles just punches his brother in the gut, knocking the wind out of him. Turles shouts that everyone they care about could die because of Goku's choice. Gohan, Goten, Chi-Chi, they could all die because of Goku. Goku says he is sorry, and before he can say another word, Turles and Goku both hear a cracking sound. Turles turning around as he sees the Z-Sword break. He put far too much power into slamming the sword into the ground. Kibito then appears. The Earthlings had revived him with the Dragon Balls, and he came back straight away, and he then looks in shock as well at the Z-Sword being broken. Shin and Kibito begin to panic, but then the Elder Kai appears, explaining who he is and saying he can unlock Turles or Goku's potential. Neither of them wanting this, but then the Elder Kai senses something deep within Turles. The key of a Kai. The Elder Kai saying this out loud, and when Shin begins to really focus, he can sense it too. Turles then thinks for a moment, and he realises why. The fruit of the Tree of Might was a fruit only meant to be eaten by the Kais, and he ate one of those fruits long ago. The Elder Kai scolds Turles for this, but he then says, instead of unlocking Turles' potential, he can instead increase the potency of Turles' Kai Ki, giving him not only a boost in power, but potentially the ability to use techniques that the Kais can, such as the Kai Kai, and even better, this will be much faster than unlocking Turles' potential, only taking around an hour to do, since he is only making the Ki more potent, not converting all of Turles' Ki to that of the Kais. Turles accepts this, so the ritual begins, and in the meantime, Goku just decides to train. 1 hour then passes, the ritual being completed, and Elder Kai then transfers his life to Turles. Goku just staying on the world of the Kais to train, while Turles focuses really hard, and he then uses the Kai to teleport to Earth, arriving on Kami's lookout in between Boo and Android 18. Boo is about to turn Android 18 into candy, but Turles then transformed into Super Saiyan 3, and he shoots a Ki Blast at Boo, nearly destroying him as he is sent flying. Turles then turns around, telling Android 18 that she is safe now. Turles then looks around, seeing the heavily injured bodies of Gohan and Vegeta on the ground. Turles then walking over to them and focusing immensely, he is able to heal them. Not fully, but enough as to where they are not badly injured. Once he learns to master the technique, he should be able to do better than that. Boo then arrives back on the lookout, enraged as he fires a Ki Blast at Turles. Turles then smacking it away, and then, with a quick fire Kamehameha, he completely erases the Majin, ending their battle as quickly as it started. Turles reverts to his base form. Gohan and Vegeta then standing behind him as they all look into the sky, smiling as Turles says he will see his brother again soon. But for now, he has to live his own life, continuing to smile as he looks back at Android 18. Goten and Trunks then exit the time chamber, asking what happened, and they all begin to laugh. And that is where we're going to end off this part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Can't Find Any Name, Froderick Frankenstein, and Yeti Myth for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of a video, and get other perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me, and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, hope to see you all in the next episode of What If Goku and TURLES Were Twins?